going on, everyone? It's DSP with a channel update. Don't mind the noise. My dishwasher is actually running pretty damn loud. I got a full load of dishes in there, so bear with me with the noise. I just wanted to let everyone know what's happened over the past week, because a lot has happened over the past week. And I wanted to kind of recap it. Like I said, this TKOHHD channel is really where you're going to get these vlogs from me, recapping things that are going on and also talking about the future. So that's why, if you're interested, you should stay subscribed to this channel. So anyway, the great news, my DarksydePhil channel is officially back. What happened was YouTube removed the copyright strike against that channel from Ubisoft for the Splinter Cell Conviction playthrough. They finally recognized that it was a false copyright claim, and therefore the channel ban was lifted. I still do have 2 copyright strikes against me on that channel, one of which is still the Grand Theft Auto 4 footage, the other one is that WWE Legends of WrestleMania gameplay. I'm probably not going to get the ban ever lifted from the WWE stuff, but I've already submitted counterclaims against all of the Grand Theft Auto 4 footage, so here's hoping in another week or 2 we'll hear back and that'll be removed as well. But anyway, first of all, if you haven't been there this week, if you didn't know the channel was back, head over there because there's some new stuff over there. I did a 2-part, Return of the King video explaining my intentions for the future, explaining all of the alternate channels now that I've created, including DSP Gaming for all my new gameplay throughs and co-op gameplay, DSP Street Fighter for all of my new Street Fighter footage, tutorials, arcade mode playthroughs, gameplay footage, tournament footage, combo videos, you name it. It's all going to be over there. And there's still the old DarksydePhil FFX111, which is a DarksydePhil Final Fantasy 13 channel. That's still open. I haven't really mentioned that recently, but that channel is still open if you want to watch the gameplay of Final Fantasy 13. I might also play the next Final Fantasy game, which is, I think it's Final Fantasy 13 Versus, and if I do that, that's the channel I'll be doing it on as well. So keep in mind that one's still open. But as for DarksydePhil, my basic plans for the channel are that it's going to basically be a place to archive all of my previous footage. I had over 7,000 videos up there, and I'm really not willing to risk losing that channel again now that it's finally back. I mean, there's too much stuff on there. It's too many hours of work, and I almost lost it all once. I don't want to take that chance again. So in the future, I'm not going to be putting up any new gameplay footage on that channel. Now what I might do is from time to time put something new on that channel. For example, I saw Iron Man 2 on Friday, and I actually put up a quick 10-minute afterthoughts of what I thought about that movie when I got home. So that's something different. I've never done that before, and that's the kind of stuff I might put on that channel as like a test to see how people feel it out, how they like it. I've actually didn't lose subscribers from that channel when the channel was suspended. I've actually gained something like 2,000 new subscribers since then. So I'm now over 61,000 subscribers. Thank you everyone again for your support. But what I want to say is that channel again is just going to be basically a classics channel where all my classic footage is going to be housed. So if you're really interested in the new stuff, I recommend that you either go to DSP Gaming and subscribe if you want to see my new gameplay playthroughs, DSP Street Fighter for the Street Fighter stuff, the TKOHHD for these kind of video logs, and that Final Fantasy channel for any Final Fantasy gameplay. So that's that. I just wanted to kind of get that off my chest. I do want to talk a little bit about the DSP Street Fighter channel. Since the release of Super Street Fighter 4 about 2 weeks ago now, I've been pretty much putting videos up on there non-stop. Every day there's been new footage of some sort. And I want to say thank you to everyone who's really supported me and jumped on that channel and watched all that footage and subscribed and gave feedback to what you wanted to see. That channel, just so everyone knows, since it went up 2 weeks ago, has been in the top 100 most viewed YouTube channels every single day consistently. Meaning that you guys are just watching the shit out of those videos, and that's fucking awesome. And that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted that, last year when Street Fighter 4 came out, a lot of people got to know me from my Street Fighter 4 footage. So now, Super Street Fighter 4, I kind of wanted to do the same thing, and I'm glad that everyone's enjoying it. A lot of people are giving me positive feedback, saying thank you for these trial mode gameplay, showing how to do those challenges in trial mode, doing tutorial videos. So far, I got a tutorial video up for DJ, and I plan to do it for a couple more characters at least. And people are like, we're just common gamers. We don't necessarily play Street Fighter competitively, and we're learning a lot about the game and the gameplay from you. So keep it up, and I plan to do that. One thing that I'm really thinking of doing in the next couple of weeks is doing like really basic videos. Meaning, I'll show you a joystick, and I'll take some footage of me just playing the game and showing how I hold the joystick, how I push the buttons, how I do those kind of basic things. Maybe also I'll do it with a couple different characters, like I'll do it with a Ryu type character who has rounded motions, then maybe I'll pick like a Guile who has charge motions, and I'll show you exactly how they're performed with the, the recording of my hands. A lot of people say to me, Phil, we've never had a joystick, we play on a gamepad, I want to buy a joystick, but I'm really not sure how to even start going about it. Can you show me maybe how you play? And maybe that'll be beneficial to some people. So it's just an idea I'm throwing out there. A lot of people have been asking for something like that, and I think I probably will be doing something like that in the future. I want to talk about games coming up this month. A lot has happened, just so everyone knows, being busy between different things in my life, with the channel being shut down for 2 weeks like it was, with Super Street Fighter 4 being out. It's really looking like, unfortunately, I originally had planned on doing Lost Planet 2 gameplay co-op with John Rambo, but right now it's really not looking like it's going to come together, primarily because the weekend that we were going to do it, I am busy. I'm not going to be able to play any games, so therefore I think that game pretty much is going to fall by the wayside. But to be completely honest, now that I've been reading the reviews online, the reviews say the game's not that good anyway. That it's repetitive, there's a lot of problems, there's a lot of times when you really have no fucking idea how to tackle one of these giant bosses because the game doesn't give you any hints or anything, and so you pretty much have to cheat to win or figure out what to do. So that could be pretty frustrating. I get the feeling if John and I did play it, it would take us forever to beat it. Like, it would be like a 40-hour playthrough because we keep fucking up so much. So not to say that that wouldn't be entertaining, but unfortunately right now I really don't have the time to do it. The reason really behind that is because the week after the release of Lost Planet 2 is Alan Wake and Red Dead Redemption. Now these are two highly anticipated games that lots of people have requested me to play. I'm definitely going to try both games, 100%. I'm going to try both games. I'm starting with Alan Wake, just so everyone knows. And a lot of people want to see Red Dead Redemption, I do too, but I want to start with Alan Wake because I haven't played a survival horror type of a game like that in quite a while. It's intriguing, it seems very interesting to me, I like that kind of a style of a game, so I'm going to start out with that. Once I beat Alan Wake, I'm going to jump over to Red Dead Redemption. I haven't decided, again, I still really haven't decided if I'm going to make an alternate channel on YouTube to put up that footage or not. The reason I say that is, if you remember, like I just said, one of my copyright strikes against my DarksydePhil channel was for Grand Theft Auto 4 expansion footage from the Lost and Damned expansion, and they're both made by Rockstar Games, both that game and Red Dead Redemption. I got a copyright strike from Take-Two Games, who is the publisher of Rockstar Games, when I put up that footage, so I'm afraid if I put up Red Dead Redemption, they might actually put some claims against me again. So I'm thinking maybe it's a safer bet to, maybe I'll try it on the DSP Gaming channel, and if I get copyright strikes, it's not a big deal because it'll be the first one against me, and then maybe I'll be able to edit the videos or try to figure out a way so that they won't put strikes up. But I don't know if they're going to do that to me this time. So, we really got to feel it out and see what happens. But the good news is, because I'm using a new channel, there's no chance of me losing my 7,000 plus videos on DarksydePhil. So it is what it is. A couple quick things just before I finish to remind you. I do have a shop up on cafepress.com that sells DarksydePhil t-shirts and merchandise. I haven't mentioned it in a while, and since the channel's been shut down, a lot of people didn't even know that. I've been seeing people popping up on the different channels now that I have saying, Phil, I didn't even know you had t-shirts, and we saw a random video with you with a DarksydePhil t-shirt on. Where can I get it? Well, the link is both on the DarksydePhil page. It's also on the DSP Gaming page. It's cafepress.com/DarksydePhil. So just go check it out. I am going to add more stuff. A lot of people are saying, wow, so much stuff has happened since then, like the fucking Steve Jones controversy, the false copyright claim, and other things. Are you going to make new merch? The answer is I will eventually, but right now it's really not a priority for me. I got a lot of stuff going on in my life. Like I said, I'm busy with these games and things, so I'm not about the merch. I'm not about making money, so I'm not going to rush to try to get that done. But if anyone out there, like I said last time when I opened this shop, wants to submit their designs to me, wants to give me ideas, or whatever, I'd be more than willing to look at them. And people have done that. I've got 2 or 3 people who've given me designs, and I use them for t-shirts, and I gave them credit on the Cafe Press. So if you feel like doing that, please go ahead. The other thing is, a lot of people ask me, how do I donate? Still, they're asking that. PayPal.com, just send your donations to DarksydePhil@hotmail.com. That's my PayPal email address. There's also a link on my DarksydePhil page and on my DSP Gaming page for that as well. So anyway, that's it. Thanks a lot. Like I said, stay subscribed to the King of Hate HD, even though the DarksydePhil channel came back, because this is the channel where I'm going to be doing these kind of video logs that summarize what I'm doing and what's been going on. And hopefully this will keep, avoid confusion and get everyone on the same page as to what will be coming out on the different channels in the future. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys later.